Or maybe we'll. Yep. All right, we're gonna go into game number 1, guys, between SjoW and Koyuki. Here we go. This is the first semifinals match, or first semifinals series that we're gonna have here in Undertaker. Here we go. Wrath will start too.
Koyuki proudly donning the Seahawks jersey, conference champs.
That's right.
Maybe he can kind of represent the Seattle area, the greater Seattle area, with a nice win for Hearthstone. I haven't seen Koyuki actually win any tournaments before in Hearthstone, right? This would be one of his firsts.
Yeah, I think this would be his first. Same with SjoW, I believe. So pretty cool.
Well, I feel like SjoW's actually won some online cups before, but I feel like Koyuki's not actually finished first place in anything yet. Okay. He's always had like some top finishes and some early cups back in the beta, but I don't remember seeing Koyuki's like winning any tournaments before.
Yeah, I believe that's correct with Koyuki, but SjoW. Okay. Yeah, maybe SjoW's won some online tournaments.
I feel like SjoW has. Either way, at least they're here in the semifinals. SjoW got the Undertaker, but Koyuki, he's a man who respects the Undertaker, and he's gonna coin Wrath it.
That's right. He knows how powerful it is. He plays it. He played it in Priest a ton of times already, and the Creeper's gonna be a good answer to the Loot Hoarder here.
Okay. You want to draw first in case it's like Dark Cultist?
Right.
Alright.
Alright, so no great 3-drop here for Koyuki. Actually, turn 3
has for Innervate, but it's very weak.
Yeah. Okay, so he actually taps that Zombie Chow once. Maybe trying to bait a hero power here?
Yeah, he wants his opponent to feel obligated to get a lot of mileage with the hero power, and then have a weak minion drop. So that way Defender Vargas is strong, or even Violet Teacher.
Alright, like it. Like that play.
I must consider.
And this is he's making it a tougher decision for SjoW here. Does he want to lose that Zombie Chow just to the Creepers? And he's decided, yeah, he's going to do that. And Koyuki now, he's got the ability to either buff or just
man.
What
he's going to draw Chan, man. He's got Power of the Wild.
Oh, wow. This is the dream type of combo for the Violet Teacher. Old school token.
This board just exploded.
But you know what?
That was right before Alkanai Soul Priest was able to get a big combo off. But now SjoW might feel obligated to do that here.
Yeah, he's got the combo now, and his Akanai Soul Priest is going to actually get buffed up here.
My fate is sealed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pretty good response.
Perfect response.
Yeah, great response actually. And now Koyuki's stuck with no draw, but he draws a Truth of Claw right at the right time.
Perfect answer.
Yeah.
I mean, SjoW also had Holy Nova, but that one was slightly better because it went for a full clear.
Man, both these players throwing haymakers at each other.
Throwing haymakers?
Yeah, boxing reference.
Oh, I don't know. I don't fight. Clearly.
Frodo's not a fighter.
I just try to talk him down, which obviously doesn't work very often. Savage Roar picked up by Koyuki.
All right.
So he's got combo, and he's got Ancient of Lore, so his turns seem like they're going to be pretty powerful over the course of the next few. And like SjoW's going to have to, SjoW's going to really have to draw well here. Now, I'm kind of surprised Koyuki went for this attack, considering that...
Let me change your mind.
Well, like I was surprised because if he had Cleric and not even the Cabal Shadow Priest, he actually gives it a way to heal and draw a card. So that surprise, the attack was a little surprising.
Oh, he draws into the second Ancient Lore too, so that's going to be really nice for him. But the Priest, this is where the Priest is starting to get ahead. It's got a leg up now on this Druid, and this is where it gets really difficult with the Shadow Word Death too on the Ancient Lore.
That's alright. Got
Yeah.
plenty more where that came from. Although you don't want to fall too far behind on board.
No, absolutely not. And he's got the cleric on the board too, and that can be scary in its own right. Just giving your opponent just more card draw. 2 shades of Nags. A little late for the shades. A little late at night for the shades.
Oh man.
All right, Lotheb coming down. And how are you gonna deal with this board when Lotheb? He's in. I think Koyuki's really in trouble here.
Yeah, you might keep her, and then you're all of a sudden playing cleanup instead of being proactive. So keep her, and then kill off the 4/5 most likely. And then I guess you just fill out your curve with whatever you want, whether it's Harvest Golem or Shade. Most likely going to be Shade, so that way your opponent doesn't get an easy kill off of your Harvest Golem. You could also silence the 1/3 if you don't want him to draw any cards here.
What to do?
Yeah, I think the silence is a little bit better. Even it's just awkward to kill. Too. That's,
I
so
don't like Harvest Golem. You're not threatening lethal, and you, like Shade feels a little bit feels better because you have the 3 attack, which does make the difference with killing like the 3 health minions.
It's a 3
Well,
attack.
I guess
But
that's
in a way, the golem can be a 4 attack, right? If your opponent attacks into it.
Well, if this takes swipe, oh man, Defender of Argus is pretty nasty too.
Ooh, that's gonna be great. Yeah, that's
why
gonna
not?
be really good. That's gonna clear the board for pretty easily here.
So Defender draw, Defender pick up a trade, easy trade, and then heal up, draw,
So, yeah,
be in a
he was
dominant
really
position,
close.
pray your opponent doesn't have Black Knight, and profit.
There we go. All right, so I don't think Koyuki has any way out of this. Even force combo. Actually, force combo clears his board potentially.
Well, it depends what
buff.
happens with the
Actually,
Dark
no.
Cultist.
He killed the
Dark
5/1, so
Cultist.
it doesn't know. Yeah, it doesn't know.
Okay, well, Koyuki has double roar. That's not really that helpful, considering his
No.
lead on the board has been shaken up so much. And this is what I was talking to with the second Ancient of Lore play, where it might feel like, okay, well, whatever, you Shadow Word Death, but you fell so far behind on the state of the board. It's it's just like, it's simple card advantage versus tempo play, and the tempo player got exactly what he want, and the card advantage player got what he want, but he doesn't have enough time to play it all.
This just feels bad. Oh. And he's gonna hope that his opponent doesn't have 1 damage, but he does have the Aconite Soul Priest.
Okay,
Hero
Thought
power's
Steal
gonna kill
first,
him.
Joe. Thought Steal first. You got this.
No, just
Aw,
gonna go
you know
direct,
what?
No
It's
wasting
late in
time.
Europe.
That's right.
It's late in Europe. He wants
It is very. Yeah, that's right. All right, so SjoW goes up 1-0 against Koyuki. It's best of 7. Let's see what Koyuki picks in response to this priest deck. Wonder if he's gonna go priest on priest here. Players are ready going into game number 2. Here we go. Yeah, priest has actually been doing really well. I think it's 2-0 in this matchup.
I will fight with honor.
against Paladin?
No, for priest. I think priest's beaten paladin, right? A couple times.
Yeah, you're saying. Oh, you're saying priest has beaten Paladin.
Yeah, even though paladin's favored, right, in this matchup.
Yeah, Paladin's favored in this matchup for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's. Okay, not the greatest start for SjoW here with the priest. Not getting Undertaker, getting an injured Blade Master, but not Circle Healing. And all right, Koyuki actually has a choice between playing that Zombie Chow or just Hero. He's gonna use his mana efficiently here. Just go with the recruit,
Just hit the button.
the dude
And-
button.
Yeah. And, you know, you conserve your cards. It's perfectly fine to do so. Now, here's a question. You have Harrison Jones in your deck. Do you hold him on the off chance that your opponent thought steals or takes your Tyrion? Or, like, does something equivalent where he uses your cards? Or do you just play him as a 5/4/5 mana?
I think it just depends on the situation. I mean, if you have a really, really great opportunity or a great time to solidify the board by just playing him without, you know, just without your opponent having a weapon, I think you just play him here. But it is an interesting, you know, it's definitely an angle to look at it from, just keeping Harrison Jones here. This priest doesn't play faceless, so it'd have to be a thought steal, which is a lot less likely. I mean, he's not going to draw your. Oh, you could mind control too. Yeah, that's true. You can't thought steal it now that you have it in your hand, but yeah, so it'd have to be mind control. He probably knows SjoW's priest deck at this point. Been watching today.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. The players have been watching other matches. Trump, you know, probably watching right now, getting ready, as well as whoever Trump's playing that's escaping my mind. RDU.
Yeah.
Right? Who has to win quickly because it actually is starting to get super late in Europe and he has to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Tough life for the 17-year-old superstar. Now, Koyuki seems like he sees the Undertaker and he doesn't have True Silver to answer it immediately. This is like a really good test to see what your opponent's cards are, if you're SjoW. And from there, you can kind of make reads. Does he have Consecration? Because if so, he has like a pretty easy clear. Does he have True Silver? No. So then you start making calculations based off of like what you can extend onto the board and not.
That is respect for the Undertaker right there.
Yeah.
Serious respect.
Well, it's the most power that the priest can generate here, and then turn 5 they have to either Loatheb or Sludge Belcher.
Yeah, I think maybe part of Koyuki, even though he doesn't have the equality, he might be just even making plays based on the fact that he feels like he will draw into it. So he doesn't have to deal with this board at all. Can try to draw cards with that Acolyte. It's not that imposing of a board either.
Oh, sure. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Oh, but the Shadow Madness is going to be pretty good. Oh, he's not going to use it yet, though.
Yeah, there's no need to use it. You can't get the guaranteed 2-for-1, and that's what Shadow Madness is for.
Yeah, there's some Belchers you can take over later.
Oh, man. Well, you can get a lot of Acolyte value with, like, Elder Peacekeeper and taking down the Loatheb.
That's true.
But he's going to kill a Loot Hoarder first, which is a higher priority target. Take 2 damage off the board.
Yeah, he does get 2 cards from the Acolyte. That's going to help him continue to, you know, obviously have some a card power here, not rely heavily on just that lay on hand straw.
Okay.
All right, so he's got Circle Injured Blade Master here, and got a few minions he could actually heal up too if he wanted after clearing out some of this board.
Yeah, how do you want to do this? I don't think this is the time to Shadow Madness, even though you feel tempted to deny a card draw, because there's going to be bigger opportunities. Everyone's running Sludge Belcher nowadays, so Sludge Belcher is the target you want to Shadow Madness because it disables, obviously, their big taunter, but you get the 1/2 token as well. So I think you just try to deal with the fact that you might be trading and just go for like a Injured Blade Master play. Circle of Healing.
Yeah, I agree with that. There we go. Oh, he's just gonna go with the straight heal. Okay, save the circle for possibly a Nakanai Soul Priest combo.
Wow, it's because he knows his opponent doesn't have True Silver, right? He can get away without it. If he was suspected something like True Silver, or he knew it, then this one token would attack into it, and he goes for a trade.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is where you leverage information that you used before as a way to get away with saving this card. So subtle moves.
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta make those. I mean, all those subtle moves always end up adding up. So that's what you see at the top level play here. And all right, SjoW. You know that Belcher is not too imposing right now. Unfortunately he doesn't have anything he can Shadow Madness it on. Just those dudes aren't gonna
Yeah, you
aren't
can.
going to
I think
actually.
you can attack into it and then Shadow Madness into a 1/1. If you want, and then you get the 1/2 token.
Oh, okay. Yeah, with the 4/5, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's worth it. Yeah, that's definitely the play. I mean, that's exactly what you want to do, right? Is just actually take the token. So, yeah, that's true. You knew that dude would be bad for him.
Doesn't really do much though, to be quite honest. It's one of those things where Koyuki be like, all right, cool, I guess. You know, he still has the ability to use equality
Yeah.
and consecration.
That's probably true. I mean, these minions are still just tickling the paladin for the most part, not doing too much damage to it, and he's still waiting to draw that equality. SjoW's probably thinking he already has it too, so he's playing very conservative onto the board. But a cheeky play there. Oh, and there's a true silver. Okay, now we can start hacking away. Wow, he throws down the Tyrion. It is
Oh,
okay.
he's fed up. Oh, he just drew true silver too, like you mentioned. So
Yeah, so that's interesting.
well, analyzing it, it seems like his alternative is pretty poor. Because obviously Harrison and Pyromancer and like Ironbeak, those are more situational cards. And Lotheb feels very weak considering how easy it is for your opponent to heal up and answer, and you're not really trying to take down any spells like that the priest is doing. So
Right.
it felt like a time to Tyrion, and let's see if it pays off for Koyuki, because now he can use this to start winning back the board. Like, this is a crucial turning point for Paladin. You need to start winning the board and decisively gaining a huge lead with your hero power.
All right, Kodo's actually not too bad here. You typically like to combo it on a single target, but with Aldor or Humility. But even just helping to clear this board a little bit, it's pretty good. His alternative is just to throw Ysera down, just straight up. Ysera is going to be tough for a priest to actually deal with.
Yeah. The problem with Ysera is you don't have an answer to it other than silencing. That's my biggest qualm with playing Ysera, because in these situations with like priest, even if it might not be control versus control, there is the opportunity for like Sylvanas death, Shadow Word death, or mind control as the game goes longer. So those things you have to be mindful for sure.
I was going to out, but yeah. Well, Koyuki's... I mean, he's going to get to the point where he's going to have to start healing here. Okay, finally gets the equality. All right, that's going to make him feel a lot better here.
Yeah, not bad. You have still a comfy lead of board, and you still can drop something too. Like, you can drop the Harrison Jones as the 5/4.
Unfortunately, he's going to lose this Lotheb but he'll be able to take at least the 3/5 out. Get some value out of that Lotheb.
Like, it's
let's
still
see.
not a crazy board, right? Like, if you drop Kodo, like, what's really funny and humorous is that it's as if SjoW has the Paladin hero power right now. He's like 2 extra tokens.
It's true.
So then, whenever like the Kodo comes down, it like barely like the trade's allowed to happen with the injured Blade Master because of it. So
you know what it is? It's
funny.
like Koyuki wishes he had a Consecrate. The Consecrate would be perfect right now. Unfortunately, he does not have that. He wouldn't have to use the equality either if he did that. He's going to go with the Ysera. Okay. He's going to get pretty low here. He does have a Holy Light.
Ysera awakens.
Priest. Okay.
Darn it.
Nope.
It's
Nah, Emerald
Ysera
Drake's not
awakens.
too bad.
Well, yikes. That's not exactly
this is
the
gonna
best
start turn
draw
around.
here.
Yeah. This is starting to turn around.
For the Paladin player, I don't really see much looking back. You have equality, you have heal. The Holy Light is really clutch, so if he tries to rush you down, then you actually have a defense mechanism.
Looks like he might be going for that. He's probably hoping for a Hackenife Soul Priest draw into the zombie Chow.
Yep, that's
combo?
definitely his last hope. And then, of course, the Undertaker is like a way to build the board in case equality comes down.
Ooh, draws
So
an
Koyuki
Earthring.
most likely will be trying to go for Kodo and heal to some capacity.
Yeah, I think Kodo and double heal here. It's going to be the safest play here. He could definitely still fall pretty close to lethal, or SjoW could get close to lethal here with Nakanai draw though. Could still get close. Did he already use one of the zombie chows? Man, if he has both zombie chows, that could be crazy. But he's gonna be able to double. He's gonna actually be able to upgrade this Undertaker twice if he plays that zombie chow next turn. He's really saving that. You can tell now that he's just completely saving that for the Akanai.
Mm-hmm. That's his last hope.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't want the zombie chow to heal him either, for sure.
Totally cool. He's got a quality consecration, so further insurance. And now it starts equipping other weapons. Now he starts further playing the board. I don't think he cares about double circle of healing Akanai though. That's nothing you don't really play around, right?
Yeah, and now we're starting to see the game just completely turn around. True Silver's going to actually heal him for 4. He's not going to need to hit anything on the board here. And Ysera Awakens is actually not a good draw for him in this current situation with the board. He's going to remove his board and damage himself too, helping SjoW get to that lethal position. So one of the few times Ysera Awakens is not good. Oh, and
wow. Would you YOLO the Sylvanas and try to steal it? I don't know. Well, Koyuki has Ironbeak Owl, which conveniently works out. How much damage does he even have, by the way?
Oh, does he have it? He's going like he has it, so...
Yeah, with Ysera Awakens, it's actually
Never mind! Never mind, Ysera Awakens is the perfect draw.
Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. Oh,
nice.
Come on, you can do a little more, Koyuki.
Oh! There we go. Alright, perfect draw. Did not see that play. That was a great play by Koyuki there,
that was exactly how much mana he had left. 4 out of 10.
Yeah. Wow, turned it around, man. Crazy. The Priest was so close to finishing it.
All right.
Game here, game number 3 between SjoW and Koyuki. This is the semifinals of Deck War Season 2, and we're playing a best of 7 too. So winner of this series moves on to the grand finals.
That's right. It's now a best of 5. Now you just have to win 3 more. And Druid versus Paladin. Talk to me a little bit about this matchup, Chan, man, because we've seen it a few times. But have you kind of changed any opinions, or have you noticed anything specific about it?
I mean, the shades, I still haven't, I still don't know, just have a really great read on just how to deal with the shades right now, just in terms of the Paladin. Paladin's really good about reacting to what your opponent does, and typically just really slow in the beginning and reacting to it. But this Paladin has the 2 zombie chows, which actually ends up measuring up quite well with the fast Druid and those creepers and those early minions like Ooze and such. But overall, I don't know. I love this matchup right now. I think it's really intriguing. It goes back and forth with some of the plays that they can make with just the Druid with the combos, as well as just the aggression it can put on. And it's going to be similar in a way to the Priest, even though it's a little bit faster for Druid and the aggression. But I think the Paladin's going to have to turn the game around as we go into the late game. It's going to give a possible lead to the Druid and then just turn it around at the last minute. But right now, we're seeing Koyuki actually off to a quick start here with the Zombie Chow. And he's going to be able to get rid of the shades, too, with the Consecrate. Wow. Nice.
What he doesn't know is that SjoW has another shade, and Koyuki will not want to use his second consecration.
That's true.
That's what's kind of amusing to me. I want to see Koyuki's reaction like, if I just waited, I would be able to hit both.
What? Is he going to just go full aggro on him? After I've said that it's going to be like a late game.
He wants to use it.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going.
Me.
It curves well, too. He's got Balancer and Lotheb to curve into.
It's surprising given that he has Zombie Chow, and basically that just completely nullified his aggression.
Yeah.
And it's like Paladin doesn't excel, but you know what? He's so far ahead on the drops, and I think he's recognizing that SjoW missed a very big opportunity for turns 2 to 4 to seize control of the board. And now Koyuki is going to be sneaking in damage every single turn, while SjoW's going to be playing catch up.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a Sunwalker next turn, a Lotheb behind that, and he's got ways of nullifying his opponent's minions. Like a Karen, he can just humility it too, right? And play Lotheb. That's got so much versatility in his next 2 turns here. Okay.
I'm still kind of baffled that he went so aggressive. Like, I didn't think it was this kind of class, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Paladin always surprised me, but Koyuki is one of the main innovators for a long time of what Paladin was, right? When Paladin Giants first made an appearance on the scene, Koyuki was the one leading that front. Whether it was his idea originally or him and a group of people at Liquid Value, the idea was he was the one kind of pioneering how Giants were supposed to incorporate it into a control type of matchup. And at the same time, when Paladin was struggling and wasn't on top anymore, he was still loyally playing it on stream. So he understands this class in and out. And he probably knows something that a lot of others don't.
He's never stopped playing Paladin, even, for sure. Okay, here we go. He's, again, continuing the pressure here. And he's even curving into Guardian, too. This has been very, very nice cards for Koyuki, you know, with this type of strategy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, unfortunately, SjoW used his Keeper the Grove already, and that's one of the best ways to disarm this Divine Shield, other than just using your face. And I don't think that's what you want to do.
No,
right
not
now.
at this point. Yeah.
That's too much damage back at yourself.
All right, so the question is do you force here or not? He does have a force of...
Wow.
Or he does have an innervate, too.
What?
He could taunt up a Cairn. That's pretty good. Taunting up a Cairn and your Keeper of the Grove. But I don't know. You're not going to get any value from that Keeper of the Grove. You want to pop that. Either give a ton of value to the Divine Shield or give up your Keeper of the Grove. Okay, looks like he's going
most
to...
likely this is going to be an Innervate follow-up with Wrath.
Wrath? Okay. Oh, no.
Harvest Gold.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so he's just trying. I mean, he's just trying to catch up on the board, and he's going to give up potentially some health here. No, but it doesn't look like it. He's going to just forcing
Tyrion
Koyuki
has
to...
arrived. I didn't see it because
wow.
it was to the right of the Guardian of Kings.
Yeah,
but
me too.
That's going to be pretty hard to deal with because Koyuki just had a litmus test of whether or not the Keeper of the Grove was out there, and the test came back negative, so... Words every man wants to hear, right?
Yeah. Okay. Karen's about to go down here.
Wrath for 1. This looks terrible.
This does. This
Like,
doesn't look good
you're in a
at all.
situation where
Oh,
you drop
man.
a minion and it immediately dies.
What to do?
But better than the man, he got a lot of value from that Divine Shield of the other one. So this is much better. Draw a card here. He can actually taunt this up. That's pretty nice. Get 3 taunts here. Force your opponent again just to have to deal with your board instead of setting up potential lethal the following turn. And he's really using. He's able to get. You know, he's had card advantage the whole time. He's actually able to get these cards down on the board now. And that's actually starting to catch him up.
Yes, and at the same time, you always keep in mind the equality on the board, which Paladin is more than willing to oblige because of like the nature of the aggression of the deck you're facing. And you have like late game scaling so nicely. Like Tyrion is just one of several threats.
Yeah.
Like, he's got Guardian of Kings and Harrison. Well, Harrison's like, eh. But you have Guardian of Kings and you have Lay on Hands to continue.
Okay,
You
well...
play Harrison here, or I guess Guardian of Kings because you have nothing else. But Guardian of Kings is nice because you want to get the full value on the 6 health sometimes.
Yeah.
But the 5/6
This-
body you can't ignore.
Reporting for duty.
This is kind of an interesting position that Pally's in because the equality, you know, he doesn't have a consecrate so that he could keep his minions, right, and push through. So the Pyro is the only way that he can clear a board, yet, you know, he has board advantage. He has, like, very powerful minions on the board. His opponent's starting to flood the board, too, so it's kind of in a position where he's, you know, a bit handcuffed, at least with his removal. But still in a great position. He's still got great minions on the board here. Got the druid still on the, against the ropes here. So I can kind of feel the druid getting back into this right now, though. He's starting to take control of the board.
Yeah, I guess he does have a lot of bodies on the current field, which is really important. So that way, Savage Roar becomes a really important pickup. But Koyuki can actually silence his Karen now, kill it, use his weapon to take down one of the other bodies. It seems pretty good overall.
Wait, he doesn't look like he's silencing it.
It looks like a quality then. Either one, you just want to take out what your opponent's doing for sure. I guess it's all as well. If you go for Iron Beak Owl, you're only going to have 2 health left on your Garden of Kings. How much more mileage are you going to want on it? Trade that baby in for a brand new sports car.
So here's a totally different
Shiny
line. What about going for face?
Not right now. Everything to face. What if he has combo? I think you're dead if you have combo.
Oh, true. Yeah, combo would kill you.
Yeah, as much as you sometimes want to recognize opportunities to be aggressive, you are the control player here by a thick margin.
All right, so he can clear out Karen, swing into the creeper, and then just clear the board. Play a Harrison behind that.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Trade your 5-2 for a 5-4. But looks like he instead wants to go for a Pyro healing play.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, reduces it down to 2, so not crazy amounts of damage if he has the combo. Well, not enough damage to kill you, at least. Be pretty darn close, though. It'd be 24 if he had it.
Alright,
Okay,
well,
and
he's got so many tools at his disposal, and unfortunately, there's just no more gas left in the tank. I think SjoW used both of his keepers of the... Not keepers, Ancient of Lures, right? I want to say yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
So I don't feel like there's any more... Like, SjoW's just going to be drawing and trying to top deck everything that's good here, which is Savage Roar.
Savage Roar and Savage Roar. This is getting tense here for Koyuki. He gave up. He was able to keep his minions from last turn, force just some more trades there, but he has nothing to combo with the equality now. And this is like the 3rd time we've seen this tonight. Paladin's kind of getting stuck with the equality and not being able to use it. But he does have an owl. He actually has the Kodo combo too, if he can get it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Nice job. That Kodo is going to get a scholarship. Excellent shot.
It's only got 1 damage, but you know what? It actually, it allows you to at least, or it saves you 1 swing from one of your minions to have to kill it.
Oh yeah, it's just the reach that the Ashbringer had was not enough. Okay. Druid Claw is not bad. It actually forces an awkward situation where your opponent has to trade a little bit of the minions.
All right, Druid starting to run out of steam here.
Oh, for sure. He's been just playing whatever's the top of his deck for a while. The Lotheb doesn't really do much. He wasn't planning on equality anyways. He just wants to figure out a best way to push. Well, I guess equality does come out here. I take my words back. I felt like it wasn't really worthy of a board to use equality on, because even if you drew Savage Roar and you cleared, it wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Basically, he just saved 5 HP and gave up a 3-1, because Dakota would have traded into it, and then he would have used his weapon and be at 21 health. So, a little bit liberal use from Koyuki, but I guess it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, I think Yuki's just seeing that his opponent's at 1 card, drawing a second one there. That, even just getting just completely rid of what's on the board, and throwing down the Acolyte to threaten that, maybe draw 2 there was worth that trade. But I don't know. I feel like that was just a tiny bit of value that he could have possibly saved there.
I mean, he's still in a great spot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
Like,
he is.
There's nothing really that Paladin, or sorry, that Druid can top deck to kill him immediately. So it's still a very comfy spot, and he's even leaving up bodies because the taunt theirs are providing such a big problem. What does SjoW have to even begin swinging things? Does he have another Ancient? I don't think so.
Swipe's a start.
Yeah,
Swipe is a
it
start. At
extends
least
your
you can get
window.
through. Yeah, you can at least get through the taunts.
Yeah, I suppose so. He's gonna basically trade in.
Gotta hero
here.
power that. Gotta hero power this.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You don't want to give up your Druid Call for no reason.
yeah, for sure. He's gonna heal too, so not too much damage on that play. And what can he draw? I guess is the question. Does he have a Cenarius at the end of this? At least something? Let me see.
Don't think so.
No, he doesn't. He's got another Spectral. Both shades are gone. Yeah, he's got... Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have enough enough firepower here to actually take Koyuki down. I think both of the Savages are at the end here.
I wonder if Koyuki could have just withheld showing Harrison. I mean, at this point, SjoW probably knows Koyuki's deck lists
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah.
watched his previous series. But, you know, maybe he didn't have to show the Harrison. It's just a nice, friendly reminder. Hey, I have Harrison in my deck, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. And Koyuki still has Ysera, I believe, at the end of this.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good for him. And he's got a lot. He's still got ways to just close this out. He doesn't have to play the waiting game. But, he's in a pretty comfy spot, that's
Oh,
for sure.
look at that. That's nice. You might actually just
I
play
mean,
it
come on.
for more pressure.
For duty.
Pressure.
I'm thinking the combo is going to be used here just to remove.
Pressure? You must have this deck confused with every other deck in Hearthstone. Paladin waits for their opponent to leave the game.
I know. I know.
Paladin does not kill opponents. They wait
They
until
fatigue
every
them.
ounce
I've
of
played
hope
my
has
share.
been
Believe me,
drained.
I've played my share of Paladin too.
In a lot of ways, Paladin is like the most mean deck because you slowly drain all hope from your opponent. Like, there's just no way for them to come back. But you can't kill them, so it's like torture. It's like, yeah, you have to live with the fact that you couldn't beat me and do anything.
All right, well, if there's any hope for a double combo, or double Savage is gone, and then now there's even a heal now too.
This board is so awful.
It's really going into the fatigue here for the Druid. Let's see. This is classic Paladin here, man. Force your opponent into fatigue. Has the Paladin outdrawn the Druid though? It's probably pretty close, actually. Okay, Belcher. That's going to stabilize this.
Oh, Savage Roar finally arrives. But,
Not going to do much.
I think I'm a little bit behind.
Double Savage.
Okay. Does he have another Force of Nature? Right, he does.
Yeah, he does. That's kind of,
Does
well,
he
so,
have
does he have an Innervate?
Innervate to make it all happen? I don't think so.
But he has a heal now, so he can actually be out of that range.
Yeah, so I guess
Oh,
you use
no.
one Savage Roar here and kill out the... You can't, because the Sludge Belcher will just kill off your remaining tokens. So you actually have to...
Alright, well, Paladin is waiting it out. Just removing everything he can. every turn.
Koyuki's waiting for SjoW to leave the game, but SjoW refuses.
I know, seriously, that's what
I
what
mean,
I'm
SjoW
feeling.
is a Terran player from StarCraft, so this is equivalent of SjoW lifting his buildings and flying to the corner.
Totally. Finding the spots in the map.
Koyuki is building every single hatchery and taking every mineral and gas possible, while like
He's
having
building
his overlords scout everything and I don't know, just mess around. But like this is not happening. SjoW's
building
trying to make it happen. I kind of want to borrow a line from Mean Girls here, where I say, "Stop trying to make Savage Roar happen. It's not happening, SjoW."
Justice shall prevail.
Oh man.
Oh gosh. Okay, Choose Someone Champion. We actually finally have a win condition
Come
set
on.
here.
Here we go. All right. He's gonna heal up. Make sure there's no hope.
How long is this gonna continue?
No
I don't know.
Do you want me to heal again?
Reporting for duty.
Here we go. Here we go. I feel the concede. What do you think? Is Sho gonna? I mean, I respect the
He's
persistence.
This is going to fatigue. This is how long Paladin's dragged it out. He's gonna see every single card. Okay. He's had enough.
Yeah, and Koyuki wins that, man. Just eking out as much value as he could, and I mean that was a perfect example of you know what you see Paladin do best there. Just outvalue your opponent.
Yeah. In all fairness, to talk seriously for a second.
All right, best of 7. See if this hunter will do some work.
I will fight with honor.
All right, Harrison Jones is going to have a definitely a role here.
Yeah, but it's not as important as a card as you might think. Like before, it used to be because of how reliant Trap Hunter was on the repetitive damage given through durability. But
Yeah.
now it's all about the start of Undertaker and snowballing the board. So I'm actually surprised Koyuki pushed away Consecration, but he wanted so aggressively to get Zombie Chow. Wait, look at his hand. Oh my god, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Wait,
And
it
actually,
got so much better though. That was the one card he was looking for.
What a
He knew it. He mulliganed so hard. Boy,
Wow.
the game was over.
That's crazy.
The game was over by the starting hand until he drew that card.
yeah, that's crazy. You know, with the hunter, it's just it can end just like that when you're playing a control deck against the hunter. If your draw is so bad, the hunter just like curves on you early and you're just dead. But update actually on the hunter shows actual hunter deck. It actually doesn't have an eagle horn bow, so actually Harrison Jones is not going to have a any kind of play there. It has 2 hyenas too. Pretty interesting.
All right.
Okay,
So that looks to be Snake Trap, right?
he's got 2 snake traps. That's his only 2 traps. Yeah, snake trap.
All right.
Okay, this will be
Bloodfin
good.
Raptor. Welcome to the board.
He's got wolf too. Nice. See if he throws anything out down here outside of True Silver. It's turn 4 True Silver class. Definitely a classic play for the Paladin. It's going to be really good too. It doesn't trigger the. Well, does it trigger the trap? Yeah, it does trigger the trap.
Yeah, it does. Whenever a minion's attacked at
Get the-
all, it doesn't say by another minion.
I forget the spell's the only thing that doesn't trigger it, and
Yeah, the only way to avoid Snake Trap is to remove a minion through spells, or art like a random effect like Ragnaros.
okay, so not quite the setup you'd like to see. You usually like to get that hyena down too,
For justice.
and kind of build that thing up to 6/4 or something crazy like that.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. Now it's about whether or not you want to kill off this token to avoid Houndmaster, but your opponent just missed an opportunity to Houndmaster, didn't he?
Yeah.
So,
Still good to play it safe because if he does Houndmaster, he's gonna jet out to a lead there, even with your True Silver
he
there.
gave up his way to kill Highmane.
Okay, that's true.
I guess he still can with a quality consecration. Yeah, I guess he did take no damage.
Yeah, having no quality, I mean, sometimes isn't the best too. I mean, the best thing to do to it is Aldor it or Humility, ignore it.
I think it's fine because the lot of health of Hunter minions are very low anyways, like 1 or 2, and then like even Houndmaster says 3 health. So
God,
wow, a
back to back.
second Highmane.
Back to
about
back.
that?
There we go. And that's exactly what he wants to do right
Oh,
there.
but-
And
Koyuki insta snap calls with the humility as a result. So
it's good, man. Just negate it.
but
And
now he's back with
yeah,
Houndmaster.
now he's the Houndmaster.
Kill Command. Kill Command Houndmaster seems to play.
Oh, that's a great turn. That is a great turn from SjoW here. And Koyuki all of a sudden is in a little bit of trouble. This hunter's starting to snowball here. Doesn't have an equality anymore to deal with it.
Yeah, but I still feel like he's doing relatively well for himself. He's kind of stabilized the board and at least a damage point. And if he's like fortunate enough, SjoW might even use Hunter's Mark on this without to avoid trading, or he might actually use straight up Unleash the Hounds with Timberwolf.
I think you unleash into maybe hyena. It's either that you do that or you just set snake trap and. Because unfortunately, he has the scientist now too. So scientist isn't going to have any value on death rattle there, but. Like you'd like to play the hyena after the snake trap's triggered, but it looks like he is going to go with the unleash. We're not going
But
to
if he
draw.
uses Hunter's Mark here, then Ysera actually feels all right. Because then you can't deal with it.
Yeah, true.
And you're
he's
kind of
gonna
okay
Arcus
with
fine.
Ysera. Yeah. And you're kind of okay with Ysera not attacking if you're worried about like a freezing trap. Because you can just still draw cards off her. Oh, there you go.
Still a lot of damage though. Represented
Ooh.
on the board. It's getting a little scary. Like Ysera's, it's a bit slow, right? It takes really 2 turns for you to actually get something on the board.
Well,
I
you
mean,
just
just
get
like,
consecration. I'm gonna go nuts.
oh man, he needs it badly. Oh, he gets a holy light instead.
Woo! Oh man, don't do that. Don't
What?
do that.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
Okay.
kind of had to do that, I guess. Had to test
Well,
it, right?
I mean, you
I guess you
had
could have
to,
tested
but
by
you didn't
hitting
have to.
Okay, well, he gets the quality. He needs the other part. He needs the other piece, and he needs the other piece right now. Because if he doesn't get it, it's over. It's absolutely over, and it's looking pretty bad, anyways.
Yeah. I suppose it's okay because his opponent can't play another minion, but he just lost 17 health.
Tyrion, that's.
Oh
not
man.
it.
No
Oh my gosh, we're
consecration,
about to-
no quality.
We're
Oh, sorry,
about
no
to see-
pyromancer with the quality.
We're about to see a huge hyena. Is what we're about to see.
Well,
It's either that or he's just dead. I mean, either we see a lethal here or we see a huge hyena.
it's just 2 taunters. That's all you can do. Sludge Belcher and
And Tyrion.
well, you can't
or
do Sludge Belcher
Sludge-
and Tyrion. It's Sludge Belcher and a
Sludge Belcher.
defender play.
You could do Zombie Chow too if you wanted.
You definitely want to. As many walls as you can. But then there are 5 beasts on the board which potentially could give this hyena 10 extra damage.
It's gonna be crazy.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be like a 14-7, is that right? Yeah, 14-7 if all those
Wow.
things.
Okay, SjoW can make this so big with Stone Tusk Boar, Unleash the Hounds, and Leroy
man.
Jenkins. Do it.
Wow.
Do it. He's got lethal. I don't even have to count, but he's certainly got lethal here. Like, he absolutely does.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so.
you gotta hurry, dude. You don't gotta count.
Yeah,
gotta
he
hurry.
should just get him down to 1. Oh, he's trying to figure out how to do it right. He could. Well, he's got plenty of room. Just go. Yeah. Just go here, unleash, and then you have enough room. I think. Or he could just do the oh no, he should do the hyena first, right? And then the 2 snakes.
Right. The way to see it is every single 1 attack creature actually gives +2 damage to the hyena. And then you want to also fit Leroy in there too. I don't even feel like it's close. I feel like it's got to be pretty easy, but maybe it's actually really close. The reason why is because you're running out of time, and I don't want SjoW to run out of time and get roped because he's not counting.
Yeah, you're right. He's got this easy.
But he's running out of time, Chan, man. He has to go now.
Come on. Yeah, it's like, come on, Joe.
Oh, no.
Oh, missing it. Oh my god, he is gonna miss it. Oh my.
Oh, okay. So he had it, missed lethal. SjoW. That's why I'm saying, like, you gotta go faster.
Yeah, you do gotta go faster. Oh my gosh, and he gets a pyro
Wow.
clear.
Koyuki got smacked by that hyena so hard that his board readjusted on his screen. Oh man. That's why I want to
think
do every hunter, but they do it to me. Oh my gosh.
Shake your screen, man. Is it possible for him to come back now? Let's see.
I don't know. I think like
Look at that! Look at that hyena! Oh my gosh! He centered his actual cards. Crazy.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
Joe can't kill him this turn. He can draw though. Why not? Buzzard, Stone Tusk board, draw. See what
You know
you,
what it's
get. Like you're so close. Just draw into kill command.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's it like, Chan? Tell me.
Well, I was just gonna say it's like when you're playing a board game, you like accidentally kick the table and it's like moved up a little bit. Here we go. Let's see. Hunter's mark. Hunter's mark.
Quickly.
No, you got kill command.
We got kill command.
All right. So this isn't the prettiest turn, but it looks like it's a lockdown because there is a beast and there is kill command. So no matter what Koyuki draws, because I think he used up most of his heals, Lay on Hand, Guardian Kings, and Holy Light.
Yeah, I think he used all of them actually.
Wow. Well,
That was exciting. I mean, not really that exciting. The Hunter was like 30 the whole time, so. All right. Well, Show ties things up 2-2. And
yeah. He's not happy with that because he's like, I definitely like. That's what I was saying. Like, I'm like, just with that alone, where you have a full board of beasts and Leroy and unleashing your hand, I'm like, oh, he has this lead. That's why I was like, you gotta hurry up because I think you can buff that up to be growth. He drank too much coffee, stayed up way too late. All right, go to game number 4, and
guys.
now this element of surprise with Hyena and Snake Trap is like known to Koyuki, and Warrior is one of the best ways equipped to deal with it because it has an immediate whirlwind effect.
Yep. Okay, not quite as good a start for Show as last time. He had a really, really nice 1, 2, 3, and 4 drops there. But does have the Scientist. Can get some value off of it. See what he gets here. Just pretty slow start here from the Hunter.
Yeah, it's slow, but he's not rolling. I mean, he's not going too much into like the Undertaker package of Death Rattle tempo and trying to establish a huge board and roll damage in. It's more about the beast synergy, because it makes sense too. He banned Hunter. He most likely was not going to play against it whatsoever, so he doesn't have to run Flare. Inserts other cards that have lots of natural beast synergies, and just try to abuse the mechanics as much as possible, so that way you get maximum card draw plus damage.
Okay,
This is
well,
Snake
the second swing of the Death Bite's going to be really, really nice here, but he does get a chance to Houndmaster. It's going to give him a nice lead here, potentially going into.
Koyuki's in trouble already. There is Leroy and Kill Command already waiting on the other end, and he's going to be taking more damage back. He has to shield block Shield Slam, but there's still going to be minions following it up. Oh, Core Hound. Look at that.
Wow. Lauren's actually not bad here. Just another big body to play on turn 7, you know? That's going to be really good. And another high main. This is...
Yeah, I guess it
filling
fills
out
his
really
curve.
bad. Yeah. This is looking pretty good for Show here.
Core Hound hype. We're going to see Core Hound action this game. This is my prediction.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
What's going to happen eventually is like Show's going to start probably losing a little bit of momentum somehow because Warrior's really good at rebounding from it. And then, like, in order to win, he has to Core Hound Kill Command. Now that would be amazing.
Well, that I mean, losing the momentum, that's only if the Koyuki can actually keep up with. I mean, he can deal with this first high main. Oh, there you go. There's an
He's got
execute.
this.
That's gonna be.
You shield slam. Shield
Yeah,
slam.
you shield
that
down the
time.
first one. It's the second one that's going to be a little bit difficult to remove. But now that he's got the execute, he can actually deal with it. Looking a lot better. Ooh, hyena. It's too tough to pass up another high main here.
Yeah. I think the second high main is just so strong because the first one usually exhausts the best way to remove it, and then the second one is the second best way to remove it. That's usually the case because it's rare to have like everything lined up, right?
Oh, what a draw.
Oh, Seal Slam number 2 though, and
What a
Show's
draw.
not happy about it. But
Yeah.
guess what? That means he can't use Shield Slam on his Core Hound.
Yeah, it's true. Is he going Coron or is he going to go Hyena?
He's going Hyena, but I'm just telling you the facts. I'm stating it so that everyone else can know. He can't use Shield Slam on his
Oh,
Core
that's
Hound.
actually really good. Oh, that actually worked out.
Alright, well there you go. Kill command. Push. So, Koyuki, I don't think he got a chance to attack, right? So he still thinks this might be freezing trap.
Let the pain speak to me.
Well, the snakes would actually be pretty difficult to deal with right now.
Okay.
That hyena is going to be big again. We're going to see another big hyena here.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
wow.
great.
And it's Leok, too.
Not bad.
That's great. That's great for show. He needs a... I don't know what he needs. Even a brawl wouldn't be that great right now. Oh, Rag! Oh, he doesn't need it to hit face, though.
I think one of the 9 mana cost minions are better than Rag, but that also is very subjective. Actually, no, now that you have Fiery
I
War
feel-
Axe,
Yeah.
Karen is actually slightly better, I think. You need a minion to do something.
I feel like Ysera's too slow right now, like in this current position here.
That's true. If he
So
still thinks
it-
that this is Freezing Trap, then... If he thinks this is Freezing Trap still, then Rag is actually the best player, right?
Yeah. I think Rag, or even if you're going to play a 9-drop, you should play Alex.
Yeah. I was talking as if based off the knowledge, but he doesn't know still.
Okay, well, it's good that he hit a minion. If he didn't hit a minion, that he could actually be removed with the minions on board, and then the hyena just building it up here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
like
there it
it.
is.
Core Hound hype. This Core Hound is lethal right now.
Faceless. Wow. Okay, so we've got 17. He can't armor up, and still,
Nope.
yeah. If
He's gonna do Faceless. Koyuki's gonna remove. Ragnaros is gonna miss Core Hound. Oh yes, especially with Snake Trap. Oh no, it's gonna miss Core Hound, and Core Hound is gonna end the game. This is amazing.
We'll see.
No, how did he do that? Oh, come on.
Goodness, it's still he's still up
Jeez.
now.
Aw, well, I think Leroy still ends the game, right? Because you have, let's see,
Yeah,
you have
so
8 plus 6, 14. Yep, that's enough.
He had to hit
and
the
the Timberwolf secures it.
and the Leok, I believe. I think he had to hit both of those. But man, that's
I am so sad. I mean, congrats to SjoW for winning the game, but I am so sad.
oh, that was crazy.
This was a sad day.
So was it a mistake actually swinging? Did the snakes put him over there? It was an extra minion that got.
Extra 3 bodies. Extra 3 bodies and managed to hit.
He removed
Kobe.
one. So it's 2 extra ones on the board. Yeah, so it was definitely
Those Rags got double teamed and he still made the shot. That's amazing. I don't even know how. So it should be okay as long as Koyuki gets the good draws.
All right, both players are ready. Gonna go into game number 6 here.
Anduin
See if Koyuki can get back in this.
shall bring victory. Let's
Down to his last deck here. But this Priest deck, he's been doing really well with it. Keeps Holy Nova. All right.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
that's-
I think he's pretty convinced that the only trap that SjoW runs is Snake Trap at this point.
Yep, confirmed. Although he still never got. Oh, actually, he still never really got full information on like the entire deck. So there is a possibility it could be 2 snake traps with the freezing, just like 1. And there are people in the tournament who are doing that, I believe. So it's not even out of the realm of possibility.
I'll show them all.
Like
Okay.
honestly, at this stage of the tournament, like any kind of trap permutation and combination is possible. I think you can't really underestimate anything.
Yeah. All right, he's going to be able to draw a card here. Nice. Remove that Scientist too. And it's got a Cultist behind this, so it's going to be a nice first several turns for Koyuki here. And show, wow, spinner's not. Play the spinner?
I don't think you're that desperate for board presence, considering there's a cleric out there. And
Yeah.
priest is already in a pretty good spot.
It's not so much for board presence, for maybe just at least like trying to deny or give your opponent a choice not to make this play right here, because this play right here is just crazy strong.
Well, you can't stop it either way. He just attacks and plays the minion. I guess if you want a beast cycle, but it also, like, if you have Houndmaster, it gives you a buy to Houndmaster.
Yeah, it was more just giving the priest maybe an option to heal or not, just for a card. But okay, well, it looks like Koyuki well in control of this game right now, and he's almost to the point where he's going to be able to play Belcher next, and then Cabal is just going to be great for him. SjoW does have the Unleash and the Hunter's Mark, but we haven't seen a Buzzard yet from SjoW. We just didn't see a Buzzard the last game from SjoW.
Well, Koyuki's still in a pretty good spot. He knows that this trap is only Snake Trap, and now that Holy Nova and Shadow Madness are here, it allows him to kind of manipulate his opponent's minions and be able to do some cool stuff with it.
Oh, this is going to be rough, too. He's going to get this stolen.
Yeah,
steal the web spinner? Yeah, which one do you steal here?
I take the Spectral Spiders, just because it's guaranteed value, versus the web spinner might not get you anything, and most likely won't.
Okay, well, just going to go ahead and remove the entire board. He's not going to even steal here.
Right away.
Oh, nice. He's going to actually get... Oh, no, that's good. That's fine. I thought oh, man, I thought, like, that actual deny by the game was actually true. But he's going to actually draw 3 cards here. Great turn by him. 2 Undertakers, too. Nice.
Wow, what an insane amount of card advantage.
Yeah, this game's looking...
SjoW has a play with Starving Buzzard, Hunter's Mark, and just buff up a big creature, but most likely it'll just get Shadow or Death. So this is like a position he has to resort to.
Yeah. Gonna get this up to... What is this, 8-5?
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks like
looks
it.
like 8-5. And... yeah, this is looking really good for Koyuki here. Just has answers to all the minions. That trap's not gonna even go off here. Potentially, let's see. Wait, he doesn't have a Shadow or Death on him.
No, but he can actually remove it with Cabal Shadow, not Cabal Sharp Priest,
Yeah,
Arcanine Soul Priest.
Akanai, yeah.
My fate is sealed.
It's okay
just
if this
hit
is
it,
Snake Trap.
actually.
Just kill it. You actually buff your Cleric too, so it's on cleanup duty.
Yeah. Gonna survive the circle combo. Circle of Death. Alright, and Injured Blade Master, nice. Okay. Sitting pretty. Koyuki's sitting pretty there with the priest. That scientist,
He doesn't even have any more Snake Traps?
yeah, it's gonna be no value from that.
He's waiting for a Buzzard to start chain drawing. That's why he's keeping cards like Hungry Crab, because it does count as a beast.
Right? Not too much
I
to
guess you just
talk
take
about
it.
here. Yeah, Cabal just takes it, and
I think it's better to Lothab.
Change your mind.
The one way that your opponent can rebound is to actually go
point.
for Unleash the Hounds here.
yeah, that's a good point.
And it's clear that he's saving cards. So I'm okay hero powering this. Like, as much as you might feel like it stinks to give him another trap.
But he
I
doesn't have
completely
another,
agree.
He doesn't have another trap, so it's
And
it's
this
fine.
seals it.
He would need Buzzard into Hunter's Mark.
Into
And, yeah,
Concede.
into-
he can't
yeah,
he
Concede. It's
actually
true.
do anything there.
Yeah.
Because Hunter's Mark costs 5 and Unleash costs
Yeah. All you could have done.
All right.
Just,
Well done
like
to
you said.
SjoW.
Okay. Yeah. SjoW catch. So we're gonna be going into game number 7 now between SjoW and Koyuki. And SjoW's last deck
Oh,
is the
my bad.
Warrior. Yeah, not quite done yet. We're gonna go into game number 7. It's gonna be Warrior versus Priest. It's gonna be an interesting matchup here.
I mix up the scores. I, for some reason, thought Koyuki was SjoW, and then Koyuki was up 3-2, and then I said congrats SjoW, which was wrong
okay.
in all 3 departments of logic. So it's tied 3-3. It's Warrior versus
It's
Priest.
3-3. Here we
I
go.
don't know, Jan, man. What hour are we on today?
I know, man. We're going
Hour
into
9 or hour 10?
We're getting almost
We're not
hour
even
9.
done with the semifinals.
I
This is
know.
gonna be
Shall
crazy.
bring victory.
This is going to be the longest day of an online event ever.
He doesn't
Breaking
want to keep
records.
Armor Smith. This is how badly he wants Fiery War Axe. He's willing to toss away the Armor Smith.
I got 2 death bites instead, which will be nice, but yeah, Fiery War actually got to deal with those Undertakers, but he doesn't have any, thankfully. Slow start actually, but from Koyuki.
Mind if I roll need?
Well, okay, loot order there.
He's got
I'll see
like,
that.
I mean, it's actually a decent start. It's just that you missed your 1-drop, which isn't the end of the world. The
Okay,
slow
so we
start really does come with the Loot Hoarder though, because Loot Hoarder is, it's anti-tempo. It's so easy to die and fragile that you really need Power Word Shield to make it worth anything. And even then, it's like you rather Power Word Shield a much more worthy minion like Undertaker or Cleric or something like that.
Yeah, what do you think about not task mastering there? Is he saying? I guess he's saving tasks for Acolyte.
Let the pain speak to me.
I
Or
don't know.
just-
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that immediately. SjoW actually plays a lot of Warrior on his stream, so he knows this class very well.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing. That's kind of cool. All right, so he's going to draw 3 cards from this Acolyte potentially. He can remove that Undertaker too.
Oh yes, and Fiery
Ah,
War Axe.
And Fiery War Axe. Wow. So you can
So
there's
first you
no
draw,
break.
right?
actually, I think you just throw up the Ghoul. Yeah, because it removes the either he heals the Loot Hoarder or he heals the Dark Cultist here, but he loses one of them. On the Fire War Axe turn here. Actually, want him to heal that. Yeah. Want him to heal a Loot Hoarder, and then we'll make a nice. Well, actually, you can't Taskmaster the Acolyte anymore, so that Loot Hoarder is going to survive.
That's fine. You don't need a Taskmaster the Acolyte. That's only so that way you get guaranteed value.
Yeah. Well, now you can just remove it with the Taskmaster. So, kill the Loot Hoarder, kill the Cult. Pretty good exchange there for SjoW. Koyuki's got some more cards to reload here. He's got the Circle and the Injured Blade Master at his disposal.
His Thought Steal picked up Sludge Belcher and Faceless Manipulator, so that can help him win some board presence with some of the mid game. So I think Koyuki's okay, but at the same time, getting the Fiery War Axe was so huge for SjoW, so that way he can go for the efficient removals and not have to spend cards like Execute or Shield Slam, and when he picks it up against bigger minions like Karen, he's going to be sitting very solid. I really like SjoW's position here.
Yeah, I'm liking it too. Koyuki can actually turn things around. He gets a Mind Control a little bit later here. This could be crazy pivotal for him. But yeah, I agree. Right now, I feel like SjoW is getting the better end of a lot of the trades here and has gotten the most value actually from cards like Acolyte. So, all right, setting up the Armor Smith turn too now. So he's going to be building up some armor now too, which he could actually use. Hasn't been able to. Well, he hasn't drawn a Shield Slam yet.
Not yet, but it'll come eventually. For sure. Now, SjoW also realizes that in the back of his mind, he's going to keep a card like Harrison, because with Thought Steal, Priest might take something like Despite, and then you steal it with Harrison. So,
Yeah.
be cool. Really funny how
So now
Priest always makes Harrison relevant, even though it's a class that doesn't use weapons.
True. Well, the armor smith's on the table. Koyuki knows his brawl's impending soon, so he's got to be careful this turn. I wonder what he's going to play here. Can't quite remove it. Looks like he might just go really conservative here with oh wait, see what he's doing. Okay, he's just gonna draw. Okay, that's a good idea.
Ah,
I don't think
there you go. You found your
Karen.
answer.
There you go. Karen's pretty brawl proof here. All right, Karen went down first, so Sylvanas has a response. Could be decent.
Okay. Little Koyuki clearly was playing around something by attacking the armor smith.
I have no time for games.
Okay.
I don't know what he was doing in case there was like a opportunity for a cool taskmaster or whatnot, but interesting that he attacked into that for 1 armor.
Okay, well, it's a tricky turn now for Koyuki here.
Oh. Okay, it makes total sense. It's because he wants to kill it, derp. Okay. So Koyuki's, he sees a first Sylvanas played, and then now Sylvanas will take the body. Now, does he want to play Sylvanas into that? But he doesn't have a Shadow Word death to like guarantee that he'll take it. So this is like a really important moment where if Koyuki doesn't, like if he loses the board, Warrior will not give it back. Because he's got like super strong minions coming up, and he's still got weapons and removal.
Do you ignore this? Wow, okay. Yeah, I think that might be the best option, is just ignoring it, but... Yeah, Belcher potentially could set up for a weak minion also. Or at least a damaged Belcher wouldn't be so bad losing. One thing you don't want to lose, you just don't want to lose the Karen. As long as you don't lose the Karen, you're okay.
Yeah, and
Let
I
none
think you're kind of
survive.
okay, but now SjoW has an opportunity to brawl. I don't know if you feel that threatened, but there is a case for it.
Yeah, Brawl's not bad here, actually. Yeah, you're right.
You don't have to though, for sure. Because like then the brawl comes and Priest floods the board.
Yeah, I mean, best case you get a Bane out of that, but... I don't know.
Oh, it takes Zombie Chow, so a good sigh of relief for Koyuki. Could have gone the other way. In fact, now Koyuki gets a board clear.
Yeah, really good for him, actually. And
Wow, he's
he can
scaling in the
clear
late
it.
game pretty well.
He could clear that easily. SjoW still can clear this easily and execute whatever's behind it. But yeah, he's actually got 2 injured Blade Masters that can be circled here. That's crazy strong.
Well, Root
Looks like Brawl.
SjoW might have double execute coming up.
Oh my god.
Depends what he draws next.
That would be a sick draw. That would be a sick play right there. Does he get it? No. It's not a bad Brawl turn either. But I think he's just going to go ahead and remove just one of them. Play big minion behind it. Play Ragnaros? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I was not anticipating this.
This is
This,
potentially
if it
bad.
doesn't hit the... Oh no, Koyuki can just take it now.
This is potentially really bad for
That
SjoW.
was really quick call that I was surprised that he made. Now SjoW has to deal with a Ragnaros hitting him down to 7 health. And he doesn't have the guarantee that he'll kill it.
He just has a Brawl. That's all he's got.
What just happened?
I don't know. This game just completely went to Koyuki's side here.
SjoW ran out of
Wow.
patience. He just said, instead of playing this slow with Sludge Belchers and trying to climb back and draw into my heavier legendary cards, I'm just going to play directly into Priest hands. And that's quite unfortunate.
Well, he obviously didn't realize he had mind control. There's no way he would have played a single, just an empty on an empty board playing a rag there. That's unfortunate. He's in really bad shape right now. I think he has to shield block.
Into what? I think you have to play a minion and brawl.
Into, I mean, you definitely have the brawl here. It's just about what you want to do with it. Yeah, I guess you could just, yeah.
Minion is your best chance because even if Rag survives, then Sludge Belcher has a minion. Oh my god, he's going for the brawl, and the Ragnaros survives! This is his punishment for playing Rag so recklessly, and now he has to pay the consequences with 2! Oh, come on. Double
takes.
Rag all the way.
Double Rag all the way. You're
Across
so
the
cruel,
sky.
Tropo, man.
No,
Why?
everyone is doing something different than how I would end the game, but of course, it's